Hi, my name is Keris, and I'm going to be taking you through your 15-minute mobility stretch flow. All you're going to need is your body and your mat. This practice, this flow is going to be really nice to either prime your body before the start of any training session that you want to do, or maybe to relax at the end of it, at the end of a training session if you have gone full throttle, full out. Or if you're on those days where you don't really fancy doing too much, but you just want to have some intuitive movement as well. So whenever you're ready, please just find me on the mat. Please join me in extended child's pose. So take your big toes together, knees apart, push the hips back, and then from here start to walk the hands towards the front of the mat. Allow your head to arrive down onto the floor. Take the fingertips and the thumbs pointing up to the ceiling. And just take a deep breath in here. A full breath out. Just allowing all of your body to softly shift into the floor, allowing your focus to come inwards. Deep breath in. Full breath out. So from here, try not to be too rigid with your breath. Of course, use it as and when you need to. This flow isn't going to be too crazy, too strenuous, but of course, use that breath whenever you find a sweet spot to direct a little bit of tenderness to those parts that need a little bit more attention. Big breath in. Full breath out. Big breath in. Full breath out. Breathe in, expanding into the front of the rib cage, the back of the body. Full breath out. From here, take the palms together and then keeping the elbows down onto the floor, start to take the hands in prayer to the back of the neck. It's okay if you can't get the fingertips to touch at the back of the neck. That's not a problem at all. Maybe your hands are here. Maybe they're a little bit further in front of you. But what you want to do is try and push the chest down to the floor as much as you can. Opening up in through the side of the lats. Feeling a stretch through the back of the triceps. Pressing the chest towards the knees. Down between the hips. Good. Take a deep breath in. A full breath out. And just start to arrive in this space. 15 minutes is all we need to show up for ourselves, to aid recovery if we've just had a really strenuous workout, or to prime ourselves for our day. Beautiful. One more. Breathe in. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Excellent. From here, extend the arms out long. Take the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath hips. You're into tabletop position. So from here, drop the belly, lift the heart, broaden through the collarbone. You're into your first cow position. Good. From here, tuck the tailbone down towards the back of the knees, dome through the upper of the back. You're into cat. Make sure the toes are untucked. Press the tops of the feet into the floor, the shins into the floor. Drop the belly, lift the heart, look forward. Breathe in. Good. As you tuck the tailbone, really try and initiate from the pelvis, drawing the glutes down towards the back of the knees. Big breath out. We'll go for 2 more just like that. Inhale. Perfect. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And as you drop the belly and you lift the heart, feel that stretch in the abdominals. Now draw the belly button in and up and you'll start to feel a little bit of pressure alleviate from the lower back. Press the ground away from you, dome through the upper back, broaden through the collarbones. Beautiful. From here, come back into tabletop position. So making sure that the knees are stacked underneath the hips. So try not to lean forward, try not to lean back. You're going to take the left arm up to the ceiling. And then from here, extend the left arm through to the right-hand side. Shoulder is going to touch down to the floor. And then from here, twist the torso, sweep the arm back up. Good. Trying to get the left shoulder to the right of the back of the room. And then again, extend it through. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread the arm through to the left-hand side. And then drop the shoulder onto the floor, ear onto the floor. And then just start to take the left arm out long. Beautiful. So from here, think about pressing. I keep saying left, I mean right. Keep pressing the right shoulder to the back of the mat. So you're trying to initiate that stretch, that twist through the torso. Draw the belly button in and up. Breathe into the ribs. Full breath out. And again, breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Full breath out. Excellent. Walk the right hand to underneath the shoulder. Sweep the left arm high. And then you're back into your tabletop position. We'll go for the other side. Sweep the right arm up. Extend through to the left-hand side. Nice. Shoulder, ear touches the floor. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, extend it through. Inhale one more time, trying to keep the hips as stacked as you can. Exhale, extending it through to the left-hand side. Shoulder and ear touches down onto the floor. So from here, take the left arm out in front of you, pull the shoulder blade back, and then twist and rotate through the torso. Big breath in, flooding the ribs. Full breath out. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale. Awesome. Walk the left hand just underneath the shoulder. Inhale, sweep the right arm up and then come back into tabletop position. Beautiful work. So from here, I just want you to make sure that your knees are still directly underneath those hips, and then take the left foot out to the side. Start to ground down through the knife edge of the big toe and the heel. Tuck the back toe of the right foot and then start to rock the hips forward and back. Now here, you might find that you want to veer slightly to the right-hand side of the mat. Be really mindful of keeping your body weight directly forward and back. Good. So press down through that knife edge of the big toe. Excellent. And as you breathe in, come back to center. As you breathe out, we lengthen. Good. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. You'll really feel this on the inside of the adductors. Good. From here, come back to tabletop position. Take that foot back in, and then you're going to take the other leg out. Nice. Ground down through the knife edge of the big toe. Tuck the toe, and then start to rock forwards and back. Beautiful, team. Shoulders stay stacked over wrists. When you're at that far off this point towards the front of the mat, squeeze your glutes and then rock back. Excellent. Beautiful. 2 more. 1 more. So if you find that you're a little bit tight in any points, that's absolutely okay. I always say to use the breath to direct a little bit of tenderness, a little bit of softness to those tender points. Beautiful. Come back into your tabletop position. From here, team, you're going to tuck the toes, lift the knees, you're into your downward facing dog. So press the ground away from you, draw the belly button in and up, pull the ribs in and down, then just start to walk each heel out to the floor. Beautiful. Nice. From here, sweeping the left leg up nice and high, pointing the toe, take the heel to the glute, and then go for 3 big hip circles clockwise. Trying to keep your hips as stacked as far forward as possible. 3 anti-clockwise, opening up the hip as far as you can. Beautiful. Back to your 3-legged dog. And then from here, walk and step the foot between both hands. Drop the back knee down, unflex the foot. You're into your low lunge. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. We'll tick-tock the arms over to the left-hand side. Look to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, back to center. Tucking the back toe, lifting the heel. Start to push the hips back, stacking the hip over the back knee. You're into your half split. So press the ground with your heel as much as you can. That's going to open up and create a little bit more space in the hamstring. Broaden through the collarbone, push the shoulders all the way back. Beautiful. Bend the knee, lift the heart, breathe in. Exhale back to that half split. Make sure that the hips are stacked. Pull the left hip back and the right hip forward. Excellent. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to soften. One more time. Inhale. Nice. Exhale. Beautiful work. Come back into that low lunge. Plant both hands onto the floor and then step back. You're into plank. Broaden through the collarbone. Start to bend the elbows and slowly lower yourself down into locust. So untuck the toes. Take the hands behind you, pointing the palms down. And then from here, press all your body into the floor. Take a deep breath out. Good. Breathe in. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. Allow everything to travel back down. Take the hands to the outside of the hips, tuck the toes, push back into child's pose, and then lift the hips. You're back into your downward facing dog. We'll do the same on the other side. Sweep the right foot up to the ceiling. Good. Flex the toe. Try and keep the hips as stacked as possible. Press the ground away from you. Draw your ribs in. Bend the knee, heel to glute. 3 big anti-clockwise circles. Nice. Down and up, down and up. Other side. Down and up, down and up. Sweep the right foot back up to the ceiling. And then shift the weight forward. You're into your low lunge. Drop the back knee down. Lift the arms up to the ceiling. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. We'll go for those TikTok arms. So bending over to the right hand side, feeling a stretch through the left hand side of the body. Beautiful. Inhale back to center. Exhale the other side. Nice. Inhale back to center. And then tuck in the back toes, shifting the hips back. You're into your half split drill. So really think about, again, pressing the heel as close into the floor as you can. Again, to really lengthen through the hamstring, creating a little bit more space. Start to pull the right leg back, the right hip back. So you're trying to square through the pelvis. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. You're going to bend the knee, lift the heart, breathe in. Exhale. Push the hips back, breathe out. 2 more. Press the heel in as much as you can. Inhale, come back to the top of the mat. Exhale 1 more time. Last time. Inhale. Excellent. Exhale. Nice, team. From here, plant your hands to frame the front of that foot. Step back into your high plank position. And then again, drop down into your locust. Drop the hands to the side of the mat. Point the palms down. Press the thighs into the floor. Lift the chest. Breathe out. Good. And then slowly lower back down. From here, press the knees into the floor, back into child's pose, and then lift the hips. You're back into your downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Really nice opening up of the hips, opening up of the back body, opening up of the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Open the mouth, sigh out. And then look towards the jump of the top of the mat. And then start to walk or jump to the top of the mat. Awesome. When you're ready, arrive down onto your glutes. What I like to do is start to pull the fleshy part of your bum a little bit towards the back of the mat. I'm quite tall, so I'm just going to take it back. We're going to come into our seated forward fold. So a lot of the time we think, oh my goodness, we need to be able to get our legs right down and, flump over the top of them. That's not necessarily the aim of it. So if you need to have a slight bend in your knees, which I'm going to have to, that's absolutely fine. Take a deep breath in, extend the arms. A full breath out, starting to hinge through the top of the hips. hips, allowing your belly to touch your thigh and allowing your hands to just reach for those feet. Now, if your hands can't touch your feet, it's absolutely fine. You can take your hands onto your shins. If you need to take your hands onto your knees, that's also absolutely fine. If you can touch your toes and you want more, then you could also grab a block and place a block towards the bottom of your feet. The aim of this is to create length through the spine. So if you're really rounding, start to lift the chest a little bit more, pulling those shoulders back, squeezing through the belly button. Inhale. Exhale. If you can allow your head to relax, that's absolutely perfect. Allow the space between the muscle and the bone. Relax the space between the eyebrows, the corner of the eyes, the tongue in the mouth. Deep breath in. Full breath out. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome, yogis. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Great stuff. Start to release the stretch by lifting the chest and then extending the right leg out long. Take the left knee into the chest. You're going to take the left foot to the outside of the right knee. So hug the knee in. Now, option 1, you can stay here. Option 2, you inhale, reach the arms up and then extend to the back of the mat. So left arm travels behind you. Right arm can hug you in. That's option 2. Option 3 is you can take the right tricep to the outside of the left thigh. Good. And think about really initiating that stretch, initiating that twist through the torso. So both glutes are firmly on the mat right now. Yeah. Deep breath in. It's okay if you feel a little bit tender. It's okay if it feels a little bit uncomfortable. Of course, listen to your body as and when you need. 2 more breaths here. 1 more. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep the arms back up. Exhale, extend the left leg out long. Hug the right knee into your chest and then place it to the outside, just in line with your knee. Option 1, you can stay here. Option 2, you inhale, reach up. You extend to the right. Right arm travels behind you. Left arm can hug you in, twisting through the torso. Option 3, hook the tricep to the outside of the thigh. We'll take 3 breaths here. Trying to keep those glutes down onto the mat as much as you can. Flex that elongated foot. Beautiful. 1 more. Awesome. Inhale, reach the arms up, uncross the legs. And then from here, start to walk the hips forward of the mat, bend the knees, and then very slowly down, recline back onto your back. And you're into Shavasana. So allow your body to just arrive in this moment. Like I said, there is absolutely no pressure to use this as mobility before a workout. There's no pressure to use this as mobility after a workout. If you just wanted to have 15 minutes to yourself today, just to prime and open yourself up for your day, nothing physical intended, then to be honest with you, that's something that we should all be doing anyway. So you're on the right track. 15 minutes to yourself to set yourself up as and when you need. You are more than welcome to stay in your Shavasana, your corpse pose for as long as you need. Or if you are ready to get about your business, start to bring a little bit of movement to the fingers and then the toes. Hug the knees into the chest. I'm trying to keep your eyes shut if you can. Start to roll onto your left side. Right hand pushes into the floor and arrive in your seated position. Like I said, it takes a lot to give 15 minutes to yourself, especially in this fast-paced environment in these lives that we lead. So just take a moment to take your hands to your heart center, roll those shoulders back. And please take a moment to thank yourself for showing up, for carving out 15 minutes of your day to either prime or slow down. My name has been Keris, and this has been your 15-minute gentle mobility stretch flow. Thank you so much for joining me.